Hello gamers, SoftKitty99 on the Battle for Azeroth beta. I am in Borealis and I am at the Alliance ship for the war campaign, and we've got a couple of busy work housekeeping types of quests to set up your mission tables and your order hall order hall on the boat. Reinforcements. The resources you gather can be used to recruit new troops for the war effort. Return to me periodically to issue new recruitment orders for your missions. If you have available resources, you should use them now to issue your first recruitment order. The war effort rages on even as we speak. We have need of fresh recruits. Speak with Matthias Shaw to issue a recruitment order. So, here's where we get our, I presume, disposable troops for the expansion. Recruit Alliance troops. 4 recruits remain, so we can get 4 sets of recruits on this one. Looking for reinforcements? Place the order and I'll arrange the transport for additional troops from Stormwind. And it's only going to cost us 25 war resources for each one, so that's relatively cheap actually. Right, and it's going to take 30 minutes for each one.
What needs done?
So that's very similar to what we had in Legion. Excellent. Your new recruits will be available for missions once they have finished their training.
Sleep with one eye open.
And we have Illyria Windrunner with something for us. Adapting our tactics. For our best chance to win this war, we must continue to learn and adapt new strategies. There are opportunities for advancement all around us, but they require dedication and perseverance. I've collected a list of potential research opportunities for you to review. Any one of these might feel small on its own, but together they might be all the advantage we need. Let me know which ones you would like us to pursue. Talk to Illyria Windrunner to start researching an upgrade. Oh!
The shadows can be.
Illyria's been relegated to being our person for our research. Actually, that sounds a little odd. Thus far I have been impressed by High Commander Wormbane. He employs a wide range of tactics and is quick to adapt to changing circumstances with appropriate necessary strategies. The Alliance's war efforts are in capable hands. Like you, I am proud to play my part in them. Show me our research opportunities. Oh yes, this is exactly the same as Legion in its layout. You've got 2 things on each row to choose from and then just one right at the bottom. So let's have a look. Seafarer's Hearth. Harness the power of the sea, reducing the cooldown of your hearthstone by 40% when used in Kultiras and Zandalar. Swift Landing. Capture the momentum from your recent flight path, increasing your mounted movement speed by 20% for 5 minutes upon landing. I'm sorry, I'm terribly underwhelmed by both of those. Movement speed for 5 minutes isn't going to help an awful lot when we're trying to do world crests on the ground, because it'll get you to the very first one quick, but after that it doesn't do anything. And the 40% quicker Hearthstone, I mean, isn't the Guild Hearthstone only 15 minutes anyway, so I don't see that either of those are that useful, to be honest. Upgrade to troop barracks. Construct a larger barracks for your army, increasing the maximum number of troops you can house by 2. Oh, that could be useful because you've got extra people to send out. If we get more main troops to be able to send out, that would be useful. It depends how many main champions we get, though. I don't know how many champions we're going to get. What does the table tell me? Does it tell me how many we're allowed? No, that doesn't tell me how many we're allowed, so I don't know how many troops we will need to be. Because for every main guy that we've got, like Felstad or Kelsey, we could do with 2. Oh, right, hang on, uncollected. Oh, so if we're only allowed 4, yeah, if we're allowed 4 people, they could go out on 4 different missions, couldn't they? So we, yeah, the extra 2 troops would be useful.
It is a good day for a hunt.
Troop portal network. Open a portal for transporting of troops from Stormwind, allowing troops to be recruited instantly. Now that could be useful because it's sometimes you want them straight away so that you can send them out on missions rather than waiting for them to be formed if you've lost a lot of troops. So that's going to be a hard choice on that row. Island Plunderer. Learn the pirate secrets of spotting treasure, granting you a chance to receive additional seafarer doubloons on island expeditions. Yep, so if you're going to be doing lots of island expeditions, that could be useful. We'll have to see what the doubloons are used for to decide if we want that one. Learn the secrets of ancient civilizations, increasing the duration of effects from shrines by 20%. Local transportation. Upgrade your flight master's whistle, allowing you to call for a quick flight back to Borealis when using your whistle directly next to a flight master on Zandalar or Kultiras. World Azurite Detector. Construct an Azurite detector on your ship, granting you a chance to find additional Azurite when completing world quests. Learn more efficient ways to gather resources under pressure, increasing resource gathering speed by 15% when fighting in a warfront. Learn how to best inspire allies in combat, increasing the effectiveness of your recruited troops by 15% when fighting in a warfront. And the final one, Alliance Ambassador. Open up additional lines of trade with your new allies, granting additional war resources from emissary quests. So everything in here isn't about you particularly, it's about the type of activity that you're going to be wanting to be doing during Battle for Azeroth, and you will have to pick which thing you think is going to be more useful for the way you like to play, and that's how you're going to inform your decisions about what you're going to take.
Keep your gaze fixed on your target.
Excellent, we will see to it right away. Okay, you get on that, and what we will do is we will head over here and see which of the other two zones Halford Wormbane would like us to open up.
Sons and daughters.
The ongoing campaign. We have made excellent progress on Zandalar Hathor, but we must continue to expand our influence. It is time for us to cross the sea once again to exert pressure on enemy lands, lest they fall fully into Horde hands. Which location shall we secure next? Use the Zandalar campaign map to choose a
Our
foothold.
work has just begun.
Well, we've already done Zordazar, so we can either go to Vol'dun or to Nasmir. And, well, we've got Bran Bronzebeard in Nasmir. Let's take a look at Bran. The swamp of Nasmir is home to the notorious blood trolls. Captain Conrad has been dispatched to determine how we can use their hatred towards the Zandalari to our advantage. Reports from the jungle have proven disconcerting at best. Matthias Shaw. Assist Bran Bronzebeard in Nasmir. Foothold Nasmir. You have chosen to sail to Nasmir. Yes, I have.
Soldier.
Excellent choice. Heart of Darkness. Oh, Heart of Darkness. Conrad. Joseph Conrad, who wrote Heart of Darkness. So then you've got Captain Conrad, and the quest is Heart of Darkness. I hope that our journey goes better than what happens in Heart of Darkness. This does not bode well. Things are going to go very bad very fast according to those clues. Heart of Darkness. We sent troops with Captain Conrad ahead to Nasmir to gain a foothold in that hellish jungle. The reports we've been receiving of the local troll population are disconcerting. Do you know what? You use this word disconcerting an awful lot, Mr. Wormbane. I think that there's lots of bad things going on, and you know what they are, and you just don't want to tell me because you think I'll turn around and say I'm not going, mate. They're in over their heads. Not surprised. I have Bran Bronzebeard prepped and ready to head out. I'm not sure I want to go with Bran. He usually gets me into trouble, actually. Can I go with Matthias Shaw instead, please? Or maybe Kelsey? Or anybody? Accompany Bran to Nasmir so we can secure our position. The Wind's redemption is at our disposal. Accompany Bran to Fort Victory in
By
Nasmir.
the might of the
Okay.
Alliance, our
I'll
enemies
try and keep
fall
Bran out of trouble. Right, where am... Oh, yeah, up the top. Up onto the top. Grand Admiral, save me from Bran. Quest, set sail for Nasmir. Here we go. Bran, what kind of trouble are you going to get me into this time? I just know there's going to be trouble. We're in the toe of Bramborn's beard. It's all gonna go wrong. Horribly, horribly wrong, I tell you. If it can load at all, yeah, come on, you can do it. Yay, you can do it. We have appeared in Nasmir in the blood bog. That doesn't sound good. This place gives me the willies. Yeah, Bran. I like it. Anywhere your hackles raise, there's an opportunity for adventure. The prospect of knowledge. Yeah, I'm sure. Ooh, yeah, it's very swampy. We sent Captain Conrad ahead to build a fort. They say the blood trolls here might even be willing to trade, but I cannot imagine they'd come at a price worth paying. Still, this here's a land that works against the Zandalari and their horde associates. The enemy of your enemy is your... Wait, what is that saying? No matter, look, listen, keep those sharp eyes peeled. Unforgiving lands ain't known to forgive the unwary. And, keep your nostrils pinched. What's that? Foul as death, rotting stench. I can't find your legs, Joey. I can't find your... Oh, dear. I think something really bad happened to the other boat. Looks like our welcome party is here. Harry's an interesting one. Don't pay him no mind. Well, I believe that the saying is the enemy of your enemy is your friend, but I still think the enemy of your enemy is still your enemy. Right to the point, yes, not to worry, all is in order. Let's retire to safer environs behind our fort walls. Yes, in the fort sounds... Hang on, if this is your fort, this is not a fort, this is a ruin with lots and lots of holes in it, so there is no defence, anybody could just run in. Look, they could get in there, they can get in there, they can get in there, they can get in there. Okay, you've got a cannon there, but what about all these other holes? They've not got cannons. This fort is not giving me any happiness. I've wrestled with Death Draenei. It's most unexciting. It's a I can't speak. Let's try this again. I've wrestled with Death Draenei. It's the most unexciting contest you can imagine. Yeah, but you're still here, so that's a good thing, isn't it? All right, no sign of the captain then. What's going on? Nothing untoward, I assure you. I hate it when people say that, because you know something bad's going on. Our glorious captain is off negotiating trade agreements with the local trolls. Heard they were savages, what practiced bloody sacrifices. Oh, heavens, well, indeed, yes, I suppose that is accurate. But Captain Conrad is a glory to behold. Impressive, no doubt. Trade agreements with trolls. We even have bats prepared to send another trade offering to Zalmir. Blast that, they won't get another red copper from us before me and Hathor go see what's what.
You'll find me.
Dubious offering. Can I be sure of the wisdom of this Captain Conrad? Sending our own on these blood troll bats with offerings? Something about this stinks more than an armpit after a bar fight. Take a bat from Fort Victory to Zalmar in Nasmir. Well, you are a dwarf. I suppose drinking and bar fights is kind of normal for a dwarf, isn't it? Let's get going. Oh, he wants me to get going, does he? Okay, let's... Oh, look at the bats. They really are like bats. Look, they're hung upside down like this. Isn't that crazy? That's kind of cute. I like that. Let's take a screenshot of that. I like the bats. Right. Bran is leading us into trouble. But we were warned that that was going to happen because we've got Captain Conrad and we've got Heart of Darkness. So, having read that book, I suspect that things are going to go very, very bad very, very soon. And I think that the captain's a bad guy. And that's before we get there. And we do have Bran with us. I mean, let's be honest. Things tend to go kind of south, pear-shaped, and definitely not what you expected every time Bran shows up. He's got a good heart. He wants everything to go well, but things tend to go really, really wrong when he's around. And we usually end up trying to save him from the trouble he caused. Oh, look at that. That's a great big pit. Oh, gosh, look at that. It's definitely a big blood pit sacrifice thing, isn't it? Hirek's lair. Ooh, the fall. Oh, and it's going to drop us in it. Oh, great! It's dropped us on a huge pile of bones, and then it's decided to attack us. Oh, that's kind of. See, I was right. I knew this. I knew bad things were going to happen. I just knew it. That bat's actually quite tough. Look at that. That was tough, wasn't he? Yes. Let's get the buffs back up. Bran.
Here, I can feel it.
I wasn't built for falling that far. The only part of me that doesn't hurt is me hat. Blood of Hirek. Spooky chanting in the next room can only mean one thing. Someone's asking for the old what for. I'll give you a hand, but I gotta drink a couple of potions before I'm back on my feet. Take out that blood witch and I bet the magic'll dissipate. Defeat Blood Witch Pakala. Ooh, look at her model.
Don't do anything I would do.
Honouring the fallen. Oh, come on. This is a shameful situation. Unforgivable! The soldiers weren't carrying offerings to the blood trolls. They were the offering. Oh, I'm being attacked. It'd be right difficult to bury 'em proper in this hole. Best we can do is get their dog tags, poor lads and lasses. Recover 7 dog tags from Fort Victory soldiers.
Travel safe.
Aha, there is a... Oh, poor dead guys. The Zalmiri worshippers, look, they're trying to eat the corpses. Ick! That's icky! Now we need seven dog tags and get the Blood Witch. Stop trying to eat my people! Ew, you people are horrible. I don't want no trade agreements with you guys. Definitely going to have to talk to this Captain Conrad and deal with him. I feels a permanent dealing with the sword usage coming on for Captain Conrad. Time to sharpen me swords. Dog tag. Dog tag. Nasty worshipper, get off the bodies of our guys. You can't. Oh, they're cannibals. It's horrible. They're eating our people. We're not going to get to fight the Horde. All of our troops are going to be dead from the blood trolls trying to eat them, I think. There's the Blood Witch. Oi! Stop eating our people! Oh, that is a huge bat. I hope we're not going to have to fight that. Oh, what's she trying to do to me? Where's she gone? She turned herself into a puddle of blood? Seriously? I've never seen that before. Her helmet's quite impressive though. Do you see that? Oh, look, she turns herself into a puddle of blood on the floor. That's chasing us across the floor. And does quite a bit of damage actually, so you definitely want to get out of that fast. Your blood for Gahoon. The blood god claims all, she says. Wait, is that his Hirek, Lord of the Midnight Sky, corpse So is he their lower, the blood god, and they're trying to raise him again? Because he's all red. It looks like they're trying to feed him blood to raise him back to life. Is that what's going on? That's what looks like's going on. Look, 'cause look at this. They've got these huge pots of blood. There's one here and there's one over there. Look, two huge pots, and he's completely red. Wow. And look at the way he's waving his arms in worship. Yeah, so that looks like what's going on. It looks like Hirek is their lower, and he's died, and he's a bat, and they're trying to raise him again. And they're taking anybody and anything they can get, taking their blood to sacrifice it to try and raise their lower back. Ooh. So far it doesn't seem to be working for them though, because he's very red, but he's still dead. Now they just tried to use our people to add to the pot to try and bring him back. You don't want to go down there, Bron. You do not want to see that. Always thought witches didn't wear clothes when ritualistic. And where was a broomstick? Not that type of witch, Bran. Honouring the fallen. I'll keep these tags and get them back to their families. Let's keep mum on the manner of their deaths. No need to cause them even more sadness. Yeah, that's a good thought, Black Brown it is. Zealots of Zalmar. We're surrounded by the enemy, and it's got my blood raging. I'm fit as a fire instrument and ready to help get us out of this forsaken cavern. Let's show them the end of their miserable lives. Slay 10 Zalmir zealots in the fall.
Keep your eyes on the horizon.
Look, I've been killing them guys already. Why didn't you give me that quest first? We'd be halfway done already.
The blood god claims all.
Come on, Bran. Let's give them what for.
I require a target.
Will you guys stop trying to eat the dead bodies? Eek.
I need to target something first.
Right. Is there a way? Ah, yes, there's a way out up here. Look. And I think this looks like it might be the way towards the surface. They've definitely got their own language because they're shouting words that don't make sense to me. Alright, the guys down the bottom didn't count because they're obviously a different type of mob. The ones up, going up this section going up are the ones that count for this quest. Right, so I think this will be the last quest for today. We'll just do this as we get up to the top, and then whatever comes after that will be in the next episode. That's 3 of 10.
You can't hide from the blood god.
You can't hide from the blood god. Yeah, I know you guys would prefer us to not be able to hide from the blood god. How are we doing? How are we doing? We're at 6. We're doing good, Bran. We're doing good, Bran. Well, these guys will... Oh, this might finish it then, since that bat's just joined the fight. That might...
Have a target.
What do you mean I don't have a target? It's right there. And that... Oh, that's only 8. The bats didn't count. And luckily for us, they're guarding the way coming in and we're coming out. They don't expect anybody to come back out, obviously. Once you go in, you don't come back out, according to what they're thinking.
I must get closer.
And we're going to have to fight both of these. We only need one, but we'll have to fight both. Stop looking behind me. My sword doesn't reach behind me. Oh look, I used the multi-target thing and it died before it hit. Ah! There we go. That's all the quest. That's the quest completed.
Inquiring minds,
Worst
just
place in the
come
world
now.
are always dark holes with no artifacts about. Ah! Oh, maybe this is at the end of the quest chain. Because... Oh, I have to fight. I have to fight. And these models, these Krogs, they're like leeches on legs and they're creepy. They're creepy. Right, flight from the fall. Let's get out of this hole. Hairs on the back of my neck won't settle down. Was hoping I'd find some artifacts or treasures or haggis or at least a few worthwhile trinkets down here. These bats look like the ones that we came on. Hopefully they'll take us back to Fort Victory and not some rotten grotto with no valuables inside. Take her back to Fort Victory.
Truth is out there.
Right, if you want me to take her back to Fort Victory... oh, right, that's convenient. The bats are right here. Oh, well, we'll go back to Fort Victory and then we'll end the episode there. I suspect we'll be coming back here to these blood pits and creepy looking houses that have got like skulls on the front of their building. Lots of ruined temples. Look, Terrace of Sorrows. Very swampy landscape, isn't it? Very different looking to the other zones. Very varied landscapes. Everything looks different. Every zone is very different to each other one. That's quite a long way actually from where we have our little camp, isn't it? Incoming! Bran went straight into the middle of it.
You'll find me.
Fort Victory's got the wrong name. Something like Fort Folly seems more appropriate to me. I agree, Bran. It definitely does, doesn't it? What's this all about, Harry? These offerings you were sending. The soldiers were sacrificed. Blood drained from their bodies like a mug of ale at Brewfest. Oh my goodness, surely the esteemed Captain Conrad had no knowledge of these macabre circumstances. Knowledge or no, it's time to get to the bottom of this. Where'd this captain head off to? Foothold Nasmir, I believe, or Tulvor. In fact, I believe they are one and the same, or nearly so. Okay, that's the end of his dialogue, I think. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode where we'll continue on with Bran's quests. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!